Today on MTG Unpacked, it is the 2000 subscriber celebration, and as usual I'm running fashionably late, so hopefully wasn't messing people's plans up too much. And we have our usual crew of pack blessers here. So we have Chandra, Howard the Duck, and the Wizard Deadpool. So one moment, I'm still setting things up here, but we'll get started very shortly. Any issues with the audio at all? I know we had some problems on a previous run. That did not work out so well. Let's see if I can get this working. YouTube's being a little bit problematic. How you going, Biggie Cheese? Welcome to the stream. And is it, we still have, what's going on here? Still has a problem with that. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's get started. So we have a bunch of packs here to crack. And we got a choice of pack blessers, so who do you think we should bless the packs with? Don't know. Oh, hey Jeremy, how's it going? So what I have here is a big stack of packs. You might recall we did a one of everything previously. So last night went over to my OGS, got a huge stack of packs. I said I'll have one of everything, thanks. And everybody thought that was a fantastic idea. A lot of jealousy going around, people wishing they'd thought of it. And Chandra's fallen over already. So let's lay everything out here. Not sure if I have much room. My work area is a little messy. So we'll start off. I heard someone say Chandra. So we'll do this first row. Maybe if I can tilt the camera a little. There we go. We'll lay it all out. I think there are like 17 packs here, so a decent selection. So we'll start off, we'll have Chandra do these blessings. And then we'll put a couple more down here. We even got a Theros. Like, you sure you want a Theros? Yes, I could get a God card, you never know. There we go. So that is the Chandra pack blessing. So any ideas what we want to start off with? I'm thinking of just randomly grabbing things, but I might, as usual, keep the Masters sets to the end because they're about double the price of the regular packs. So what do we got here? Guilds of Ravnica and Armaket. We don't actually have Guilds of Ravnica. I specifically said I've opened so much of that, but I won't have another pack. But let's just grab something. So we got a vote for Armaket. All right, so here it is. Is everybody ready to see a hosing in action? You've seen it. What is it, like a year and a half? 2,000 subscribers. Craziness. Okay, we'll start off a Desert Ceradon, Forsake the Worldly, Miasmic Mummy, Giant Spider. Biggie Cheese says whenever he opens Armaket he gets gods. Well, you have better luck than I do because I usually get junk. Even Initiate, Painted Bluffs. Hey Eric, how's it going? Bitter Blade Warrior, Violent Impact, Binding Mummy, Decision Paralysis, Sensor, Oh, uncommons, yep. Kefnet's Monument, Oketra's Attendant. And is it going to be a big finish or a total hosing? Cascading Cataracts. So Indestructible, add colorless mana to your mana pool or add 5 in any combo of colors. Good afternoon, Jack of all trades, welcome. We're just getting started here. And Thomas Greaves, thank you very much. Got a Plains and a Warrior. Okay, so that was pack 1, nothing too crazy. But maybe Unstable will be crazy. So has anybody participated in the draft events this weekend for Guilds of Ravnica? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but I'm glad I got to do the pre-release last weekend. That was pretty cool. Had a lot of fun with that. And there'll be a video tomorrow on how I did at the pre-release, bit of a deck tech, so stay tuned for that. So we start off Unstable, Big Boa Constrictor, Hammer Helper. Steady-handed Mook, Feisty Stegosaurus, Numbing Jellyfish. We're getting all of these host creatures. That's interesting. Really Epic Punch, Humming. Okay, so we could do the split there with the creature and the host creature. Secret Base, Border Guardian, Aerial Toastmaster, Side Quest, and Phoebe Head of Sneak. So can't be blocked by creatures with flavor text. 2/3 for 3 mana in the Dimir colors, which was incidentally what I played at pre-release. And you can pay 2 an island and a swamp, and she permanently steals target creature's text box. So very amusing as usual. And a swamp. Always nice to get a full art from Unstable, not foil alas. Thud for Duds, we've got the Gremlins up to mischief, and a Boom Flinger, and a Elemental token. So is that a mythic? Oh, the foil, yeah, I forgot they were foil tokens, that's pretty cool. So the Phoebe Head of Sneak was indeed a mythic, so I'm going to count that as a win. I don't know that it's worth terribly much, but let's continue, dive in with Eldritch Moon. What are people's overall ratings of Guilds of Ravnica? I think it's a pretty fun set, actually. Looking forward to brewing something for the new standard. Should be pretty cool. Next up we have Strange Augmentation Backwards Survivalist, Sigardian Priest, Cultist Staff, Weirded Vampire. That is pretty cool. It of the Horrid Swarm, Falconwrath River, Ironright's Cleansing Enlightened Maniac. And this is what I sometimes believe Ajani to be. Or maybe he's more of an unenlightened maniac, I don't know. For the uncommons we have Shreds of Sanity, Crop Sigil, Advanced Stitchwing. And rare is a Bloodhall Priest. So this is a creature, vampire, cleric. And whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, if you have no cards in hand, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. 4/4 for 4 mana with Madness cost. So you can cast it for its Madness cost instead of putting it in the graveyard. Don't think that one is that great either. And we get a Flipper Smouldering Werewolf. Flips into an Erupting Dreadwolf. Okay, and an Eldrazi Horror. Does anybody here miss the Eldrazi? You think they'll make a comeback? I'm not seeing anything on the horizon. I think there's still more to come with the Nicol Bolas story, what mischief he's getting up to. Next up, so somebody, yeah, Andrika Ion says that's a good rare. Very good. If anybody can do price checks, that would be cool as well. Magic Origins. And Jack of all trades misses the Eldrazi. I mean, they are cool. I think the artwork is the best part. Some of the strange mechanics you get as well. That's pretty nice. Okay, Catacomb Slug. Subterranean Scout. And for Giancarlo Mato. Welcome. I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. I'm thinking when this, after the video goes up, it will actually, you'll have the captions, so you'll be able to put that in whatever language you want. Next up we have Oromancer, Touch of Moonglove, Elvish Visionary. Jack of all trades says Annihilator is my favorite mechanic other than Hexproof. How does that one work? Not familiar with that. Artificer's Epiphany, Fiery Impulse, Returns Centaur. We got another zombie centaur. That is cool. Wild Instincts, Guardian Automaton, Prism Ring, Chief of the Foundry, Blessed Spirits, and the rare is Harbinger of the Tide. So this is a creature, merfolk, wizard, or harbinger, I should say. I have trouble reading sometimes. And the Magic Historian has arrived. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. So this is a 2/2 for 2 mana. You may cast it as though it had flash if you paid 2 more to cast it. And you may cast it anytime you could cast an instant. So when it enters the battlefield, you may return target tapped creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Not bad. Anyone a fan of the merfolk? And a mountain and a Nissa Veins. So Annihilator, we've got some feedback here. Makes you sacrifice permanents when they attack. That's Tyson Young, thank you. A double strike light mechanic. And Giancarlo's asking which packs. So we opened an Amonkhet, Unstable, and Eldritch Moon, and Magic Origins. So what is that, like 4 packs so far? So we've got about 13 to go. Bloodhall Priest is about 20 cents. Yep, sounds about right. How about this guy? Teferi. There's got to be a Teferi in here, right? This guy, I don't know if I have pulled a Teferi. I'd have to think. Might have pulled a, I think I pulled a Khan, but I might have traded that one already. It's a little disappointing, but that's the deal with a Magic channel. You often got to trade stuff to buy more stuff. So Dominaria, let's go. We have Kilden Warcaller, Healing Grace, Welcome Agent MLP412, Deep Freeze, Fervent Strike, Soul Savage. Yeah, actually a Khan would be nice. I would not complain about a Khan. Grow from the Ashes. And we get a welcome from, or a big hug from Portugal, Marcos Queiroz. Thank you, sir. Yavimaya Supherd, Pardic Wanderer, Rampaging Cyclops, Divination. And we get a Sarah Angel, firstly uncommons. Flame of Keld, and yes, we are streaming from the US of A. Despite my accent, I am an American/Australian. So we get a Josuves, Lich Knight, or Lick Knight, however you want to say it. Legendary Creature Zombie Knight, 4/5 for 4 mana with Kicker, 5 in a swamp, so you can pay that extra when you cast it. Menace. When it enters battlefield, if it was kicked, create 8/2/2 Black Zombie Knight creature tokens with Menace. I like that. That seems pretty cool. Foil Khan, it could be, maybe not. Rona, Disciple of Gix. And a mountain. Yeah, I like that. I'm Australian, yeah. And a demon token. So this is the nasty one. Flying, a trample at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice another creature if you can't. This creature deals 6 damage to you. And we did not pull the card that goes along with that. Alas. Okay. Yes, the pack blessings. Love them or hate them, they're here to stay. I have a couple of videos in the last year tried to do without them, but it's just there's something a little missing. You gotta bless your packs to get the good pulls. Josuves goes for is that 39 cents, Eric, or 3.9 cents? I'm gonna say 39 cents. Seems about right. Okay, onward. So we have some Theros here. We have Sip of Hemlock, Stymied Hopes, that's usually me on the channel. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, Leaf Crown Dryad, Traveler's Amulet. Yeah, 39 cents, okay, for the other one. Josu Ves, Boulderfall, Vulpine Goliath, Annull, Titan's Strength, Yoked Ox. And if that person who commented this morning saying, why do you look at the comments, is watching, I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir, because I like to actually look at the artwork, learn a bit about the cards. I know it can seem a bit laborious and I don't always spend, well, I don't usually spend too much time on them. I'm just flicking through them, but that is the way the channel is. If you don't like it, go watch something else. There's plenty of other YouTube channels around. Hunt the Hunter, Keepsake Gorgon, Triton Fortune Hunter, another merfolk. Pretty cool. Fire Drinker Satyr. I don't think I've seen this guy. So he's a creature Satyr Shaman. I didn't even know that was a thing. 2/1 for a single mountain. So he would be a staple in the aggro decks, I guess, back in the day. Whenever Fire Drinker Satyr is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to you. Ouch. Pay 1 on a mountain, and he gets +1/+0 until end of turn and deals 1 damage to you. So he's still going to do damage to you. That's why he has that cheeky, fiendish grin on his face. And a swamp. And an ad. What does this say? Theros rules. Look for new enchantment creatures cards with far-reaching abilities and a look unlike anything you've seen before. Do you think we'll be going back to Theros? It seems WotC is going back into the past, redoing sets. They tried to be unique for a while there with Amonkhet, but they decided to go back to the return to Ravnica, which actually I think was a good idea. In hindsight, I was a little skeptical, but it looks pretty good so far. Next up, Shadows over Innistrad. This set, actually was a little bored by it. I think it was like a pale shadow of Innistrad itself. And the Satyr, 14 cents apparently. So not going to be making huge profits on that one. Next up we have a Silberlin Snapper, Vessel of Ephemera, Vessel of Paramnesia. And that artwork looks pretty cool. Ethereal Guidance. Fireball MTG says Deadpool will bless my guild's fat pack. So which Deadpool? Is it the Wizard Deadpool or do we have some other Deadpool? And a question from Marcos. How long do you play Magic? He starts at 11, now he's 31. Wow, so you've been there since the early days. I am a newbie. I have been playing since April thereabouts 2017, so about a year and a half. Got into Amonkhet at the time, I think it was. Did a draft event and was totally out of my element, had no idea what I was doing, but it was really fun, so kept going to F&M, and I've been going back ever since. Can't get enough. Let's continue here. Ethereal Guidance, Equestrian Skill, Stromkirk Mentor, Tormenting Voice, Root Out, Rotten Heart Ghoul. That is pretty cool. Very muddy artwork though. I wish maybe it's the printing. I noticed some of the cards you get some dark printing sometimes. And for the uncommons we have Geist Blast, Paranoid Parish Blade, Uvenwald Mysteries, or Uvenwald, I'm not sure how you play that. Marcos used to play Tempest Mirage 5th edition. Wow. Do you have any of those old cards? That'd be pretty cool, but I don't know how many people kept them. And Eric Williamson's been playing Magic for 24 years. You've been there since the beginning, sir. Very good, or just about the beginning. Our rare is Harness the Storm, enchantment for 3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may cast target card with the same name as that spell from your graveyard, but you still pay its costs. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm going to say that's probably about 20 cents. And a Convicted Killer flipped with a Branded Howler. What was that flip card? He was fairly recent. I had a great deal of fun with him. I forget what it was called. Oh, what was it? The land flips into the big beefy creature. The name escapes me right now. And we've got a cool zombie token. And I believe they had, I think it was in the Eldritch Moon pre-release packs or the fat packs or something. They had foil versions on this. Marcos has a play set of Ancient Tomb Mint. Ooh, that sounds cool. Are there cards in... oh, yeah, Mint. Unplayed condition, of course. Yeah, I actually wish I'd started playing earlier. I was working in Australia. And, yeah, there were some guys... Every lunchtime, they'd go play Magic in the cafeteria at work. And this was around 1998, 99, so Magic was still fairly new there. But I always thought, well, what are they doing? Why are they having a long lunch break? Well, some of these games go on for a long time, so that's why. 2014 core set. Let's get stuck into this. Yeah, Shadowborn Apostle. I've pulled a couple of those so far, I think. In the series, what are we? We're doing, you might see the new Phyrexia over here, Scars of Mirrodin. I'm also opening the 2014 core set as part of that series. So I've got a couple of Shadowborn Apostles. Those are pretty cool. Next up, we have a Festering Newt, Master of Diversion, Time Ebb, Chandra's Outrage, Mind Rot. Every time I see this card, I think of this channel. It will rot your brain, so don't watch too much. Even though I do videos every day, I know. Oh, actually, this past week, my God, have you been watching 2 videos a day? I've been feeding YouTube. It's ravenous. It can't get enough. Deadly Recluse, Striking Sliver, Celestial Flare, Glade Cover Scout, Encroaching Wastes. And I will say I'm going to lay off the twice a day videos for a while because let me tell you, each one of those took about an hour and a half from beginning to end. So 3 hours a day just doing videos, rendering, editing, all of that. It was quite tough. So I'm going to go back to daily, I think. Molten Birth, Congregate, and rare is Oath of the Ancient Wood. So enchantment for 3, and whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Ooh, Foliage, Vampire Warlord, Creature Vampire Warrior, 4/2 for 5 mana, sack another creature and regenerate this guy. Seems like a good deal. I like the little flashing there. What is your favorite all-time foil? We get an island and a sapling token. I'm going to say the unstable lands are pretty good. What was it? There was something I pulled recently. Oh, Luxury Suite. I think that was from Battle Bond. That was pretty nice. So let's go. Core set 2019. Some codes flashed by. Who's Wael Aluk? I don't know what you mean by codes flashing by. Little bit of a tip, if you're playing MTG Arena, use the code PLAYRAVNIKA and that'll get you 3 free packs. I think it's a one-time code. So that's something I've seen going around. Very cool. Been playing a bunch of that lately. Next up we have Frilled Sea Serpent, Trumpet Blast, Talons of Wildwood, Macabre Waltz, Take Vengeance, Root Snare, Electrify, Walking Corpse, Snapping Drake. Yeah, if you have not been playing MTG Arena, they are now in open beta, so I think that means pretty much anyone can sign up now. So yeah, go check it out. It's a lot of fun, very fancy these days. Gearsmith, Guardian, and the uncommons we have are Johnny's. Welcome. Well, let's put that here briefly. We have to have a quick cameo. reach into the Planeswalker Exile box. Here he is. The man, or the lion, we sometimes love to hate. We make jokes at his expense, but he does get us the good pulls from time to time. And for anyone just joining, yes, that is correct. This is now a toy channel. You missed the announcement. It'll be all toys all the time. I'll be merging my channels, Pop Sideshow and MTG Unpacked. So we're just going to be opening pop figures from now on. No more magic packs because we keep getting hosed all the time. So sorry, I hit 2,000 subscribers. Make the blessing. The blessing. Oh, Jackalope Videos. He's watching. I'm watching you, Jackalope Videos. Welcome. Yep, Jay Shing, thanks for dropping by. So we'll put Ajani, we'll just have him peeking out of the frame here. So he is sometimes welcome on this channel, sometimes. Bit of a digression there, sorry about that. Reassembling Skeleton, Aerial Engineer, and the rare is a Thorn Lieutenant. Creature Elf Warrior 2/3 for 2 mana. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token, and for 5 in a forest it gets +4/+4 until end of turn. I'm going to call that a bulk rare, probably about 30 cents. So nothing too crazy, unless I'm way off and I'll frantically have to dig it out and put it in my trade pile. Forest and a soldier token. Okay, so nothing too crazy from M19. Let's go reach into the pile here. What do we have? Ixalan. Who is a fan of Ixalan? Did you prefer Ixalan or Rivals of Ixalan? I must say, I really enjoyed the pirate, dinosaur, vampire. What else did they have? All sorts of crazy stuff. It was a fun storyline. So let's go through this one. We get Ryle. Sorry, Ajani. We did not bless that pack. Let's put him over here to remind us. Bishop Soldier. March of the Drowned. Nest Robber. And Andrika Iron says he's a fan of Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan. Very good, sir. Depths of Desire. Deeproot Warrior. Paladin of the Bloodstained. And Marcos, no, I do not actually stream very often, but that may be changing. I'm going to be streaming a bunch of MTG Arena in the future. So just got my microphone today. Did some tests with that. Sounds pretty good. So maybe today or tomorrow, stay tuned. Might be a Arena stream. Next up we have Gilded Sentinel, Thrash of Raptors, Duress, and for the uncommons we have Wanted Scoundrels, Field of Ruin, Ranging Raptors, and rare is a Dreamcaller Siren. Yeah, so I don't actually have the mic. This is just my cell phone right now, so it's the built-in microphone. But yeah, with the PC streaming Arena, I'll have the mic, so that is going to be pretty cool. I won't have to be typing in the chat box all the time. That was sort of tough. So this is a Siren Pirate. 3/3 for 4 mana. Thank you, Marcos. Subscriber. How long have you been subscribed? I know there's been a whole stack of new people in the last week or so with all this guild stuff. What type of deck do I like to play on Arena? I'm just experimenting right now, but I have played so far. There's some built-in ones. Played the red deck and the black one. The black one is pretty cool. Lots of graveyard synergies. Had a lot of fun with that. The red one seems pretty good as well. But ultimately, I'd like to build up a collection of cards there. Start brewing some decks. Right now, it's sort of tough because you can't trade for anything. You've just got to, whatever you pull in the packs that you earn, that's what you get. So this Dreamcaller Siren, flash and flying, can only block creatures with flying, and when it enters the battlefield, if you control another pirate, tap up to 2 target Non-land permanents. I'm going to call that 25 cents with a forest and a treasure token. So yeah, with the Guilds of Ravnica, a little disappointed there was no Rakdos, but I'm hoping, they said in January, I think, what is it? Allegiance of Ravnica, something like that. Ravnica Allegiance. They're going to do the Rakdos Guild and a bunch of others, so that ought to be fun. Ajani is blessing packs now. He blessed Battle Bond. Let's hope that gets us some insane pulls. And then later on in the stream, we're going to... Oh, and I forget, these are all back to front, aren't they? This is going to throw me. So, how does it go again? So we have a token. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swap. I hope I've got this right. No, I haven't. Okay. So this is going to be a little strange, but we have Blaze. Okay, I miscounted. Okay, so not too bad. So that was an uncommon. So now the commons, we have Sand of Hilumgar. Yes, Sand of Hilumgar. That's what I'm calling it. Lightwalker, Midnight Guard, Fan Favorite, Pathmaker Initiate, Urborg Drake, Frostlynx, Canopy Spider. And Anthony Erickson said he just started playing Arena today. Yeah, seems pretty good. What do you think so far? We get Expedite, Kraken Hatchling, and an island, which means... Yeah, there's our rare. Okay. It's been a while since I've opened these, so that is uncommon. We get a rare Angelic Chorus enchantment for 5. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. And again, I'm going to say bulk rare on that. I don't think it's anything too crazy. And a Thrasher Brute. So this is another uncommon. Everything is just in a totally random order. And a Feral Hydra. Okay, so Battle Bond, you thoroughly confused me. Not sure why they did that. I think they said something about it being... you know how they had the paired cards in there? Not sure why they had to do it that way, but nevertheless, okay, Ajani. Has anybody seen the prices of Kaladesh boxes lately? Holy cow. I wouldn't have minded picking up some more of those, but I think they're like 140 or something now. Crazy. Like a lot of this, lottery card series, I bought those boxes back in April, so I've been slowly snacking on them, and they actually weren't too bad, but the prices of a lot of that stuff has gone up, except you can still get decent deals on Hour of Dev and Armenket because, yeah, not much value there. So next pack, Kaladesh Thriving Grubs, and we have a chance at a lottery card here. Eddie Trail Hawk, Vidalcan Blade Master, Ruinous Gremlin, Takedown, Thriving Rats. Now you know what's coming, don't you? Other than the weird voice. I have to slow down here. 1/2 for 2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. And whenever it attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Look at that face. And Tyson Young says if you hunt around, you can still find Kaladesh for around 100. I would say, yeah, that would be a very good deal at this point. So snap them up if you're into Kaladesh. Glint Sleeve Artisan, Eager Construct, Dukara Peafowl, Metal Spinners Puzzle Knot. And looking at the chat here, so Renia Litzinger says, can't wait to start building and playing my Atrada deck. Pulled her yesterday, cracking boosters. Fantastic. Yeah, that looks like a pretty strong card. So correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the Demir colors? I think that was a good one. I pulled one of those the other day, actually. Uncommons, we have Fabrication Module, Nature's Way, Snare Thopter, And a mythic! There we go, Metallurgic Summonings. And I think it's probably a bulk mythic. Again, lucky if this is 40 cents. Yeah, Anarchist says, since I've been watching you, you've opened over 1,000 packs. That sounds about right. What are you doing with such a big amount of cards? Oh, you don't even want to know. So a lot of these cards, they're in those trays with the 4 rows, bulk. So I have tons and tons of bulk boxes. Just the regular booster boxes I keep some cards in because I haven't sorted them yet. A lot of the good stuff, though, I just trade it to my LGS so I can buy more packs and boxes. That's really the only way to keep the channel going because it would get far too expensive. I mean, I already spend more than I should on this channel. But yeah, trading stuff in is the way to go. That's why I get so excited about some of these crazy pulls. So Metallurgic Summonings, enchantment for 5. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create an XX colorless construct artifact creature token, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. And for 3 and 2 islands, exile it, return all instant sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you control 6 or more artifacts. Okay, so Kaladesh, though, you have a lot of artifact stuff going on there. A lot of those Thopters or the servos, so that is not out of the realm of possibility, but very happy about that, even if it's mostly worthless. We got a mountain and an energy reserve. So is anybody looking forward to energy coming back? Do you think they'll ever do that again? I think that could be a tough one because it seemed to really sort of break standard. Thanks for dropping by, Marcos. Yeah, be sure to check out the replay when it goes up. Yeah, energy, not convinced they'll bring that back. 2015 core set. And I'm not sure. Have we? I don't think I've opened a whole box of this on the channel yet. That might be something to look into in the future. And I'm not that familiar with the big hits in this one. Is this the one with the Jace or is it something else? Does it even have a big hit? I guess we'll find out shortly. We get a Hammer Hand, Oppressive Rays, Coral Barrier. Greetings to Orb and Zidai Gaming. We're getting near the end here. We're cracking tons of packs. Oh, Metallurgic Summoning, $1.50. Not bad, not bad. Kevin Wheeler in the house. Welcome, sir. Miner's Bane. So what are we on now? We're cracking some M15 as you enter here. Fester Gloom, Charging Rhino. And you've just missed all those insane pulls, all those lottery cards and mythics. It's been craziness. And if you don't believe me, go back, check out the replay, watch it from beginning to end. You don't want to miss any of those crazy pulls. I'm telling you, it was fantastic. Sanctified Charge, Necrobite, and I may be fibbing a little bit, but yeah, go back, check it out. It's worth watching, I think. Forge Devil, because we did have this guy come back out of the exile bin, so he's back blessing packs. Hunt the Weak, Military Intelligence is the first of the uncommons. Boonweaver Giant, Wall of Frost. Yes, Jeremy, you're spoiling it. Shush. I pulled a Black Lotus, but don't tell anybody, okay? Keep it a secret. Maybe I should put that in the title. Guy pulls Black Lotus, goes crazy, something like that, and then I'll get heaps of views on that. Followed shortly thereafter by all the thumbs down. Maybe I won't try that after all. Wall of Frost and Caves of Koilos. So what is this? This seems a little bit like a Shockland. Add 1 to your mana pool and add a Planeswalker Swamp to your mana pool. Caves of Koilos deals 1 damage to you. No idea how much it's worth. Yeah, Ajani will probably go back to the box after this. Sorry, Ajani, but, you know, mate, Welcome, Koro Sensei. Caves of Koilos, Mountain, and Chandra Nala, widely known as Pain Lands. Yeah, that card would give you some pain, I imagine. So here she is. Which one do you prefer? The overly simplified plastic rendition, complete with a botched paint job here. I didn't actually notice until I started getting into Funko Pops that, yeah, the paint jobs are not the best on a lot of these. I mean, or it could be me scuffing them all, but I'm pretty sure all of that dodgy paintwork was there from the beginning. So yeah, which is better, the plastic or the artist's rendition? I think the artist's rendition is a little better. So we're down to 4 packs. Let's rearrange things here. So we do have, for those of you who came in late, we have Masters 25 and Iconic Masters, so we can get a good hosing out of these. Probably get a Tree of Redemption. That would be fantastic. But let's do Hour of Dev. Welcome, Astil. We still got a few more packs to go, and then we'll have a bit of an update on the channel and what is coming in future videos. Ajani just blessed the pack. In fact, I think we need to pull in the big guns, and I need to stop knocking cards over. Howard the Duck, Deadpool, and double blessing from Chandra. There we go. Let's fix this up. Nice big pile there. Hour of Dev. Where is Bean? Where is Bean indeed? Let me check. Where is Bean? I cannot find Bean. Ah! Okay, so for those new to the channel, we had a champion pack blesser by the name of Mr. Bean. So he's very confused. He's got his head in a turkey's butt. So this is one of the cool, this is a what's known as a chase figure. So you've got the regular Mr. Bean, which is, let's see if I can find him. This Mr. Bean, yes. So this is the regular Mr. Bean holding his teddy there. And this is the chase version with the turkey head. So we'll have him do the pack blessing here. And we got a price check on Caves of Koilos, 90 cents. Thank you, Zydai Gaming. Kevin says he's going to get both of the Bean figures. They are pretty cool. And if you are not familiar, I actually run another YouTube channel called Pop Sideshow. We open all manner of Funko Pop figures. I have some crazy, bizarre, weird skits at the beginning or end of each episode, mostly starring this guy. So if you are into that sort of thing, I know it's not everybody's taste, but that is what I do. And as you can see, we're also a little bit of a sneak peek. This is also the Pop Sideshow studio. Did that blow your mind? I bet it did. And what's in here? In the chat, Estil says, thanks to my videos, he bought the Vraska deck and started to play MTG in a very casual level. And that's the other cool thing I like about the new Planeswalker decks. You can actually load them. There's a code in the box. You can load them into MTG Arena and play them online. Fantastic. So go and check that out. SFX Ent. I assume that's short for entertainment. Yes, you do get a shout out, as does Cody Watson. Everybody gets the shout out today, provided they don't have any inappropriate names. We get a Disposal Mummy, even of Enduring Hope, Countervailing Winds, Rampaging Hippo, Carrion Screecher, and this is the one I say is like the overdone KFC. I mean, have you ever had KFC with something like that in there? I would probably go back, because that would seem to be a health code violation. Pretty disgusting zombie bird there. Unsummon, Desert of the Mindful, and I will say I do enjoy a bit of KFC now and then. Manolith, CS Story says, love the voice. That was amazing. Oh, have you heard my rat colony voice? It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, a lot of groans are heard, I imagine, when people hear that. A lot of replacement ears have to be ordered. Thorned Moloch without weakness. Ipnu Rivulet. So this is the nice one where you can mill your opponent. Cody Watson says Popeyes beats KFC any day. Yeah, not sure about that. I haven't had enough Popeyes to know for sure. Rats and Goblin Voice is classic, yes. Oh, Burglar Rat, yes. Have we pulled? Did we get a Burglar Rat? I don't think we did. That's in guilds, which I didn't. I should have got a pack of guilds for this. Never mind. Well, we've got a whole box. If you can see here, I picked up another box of Guilds of Ravnica last night at the LGS, so that will be coming soon. So the Ipnu Rivulet, Doomfall, Inferno Jet, and rare is an abandoned sarcophagus. So where do they normally put the lottery cards? Are those behind the rare or are those in place of the rare? Probably haven't got one here. This is an artifact for 3. You may cast non-land cards with cycling from your graveyard. And if a card with cycling would be put into your graveyard from anywhere and it wasn't cycled, exile it instead with a plains and a proven combatant. Ajani. Yeah, Jeremy, your name is very inappropriate. How could you? Is there a Pennywise pop? Funny you should mention that, actually. There are many Pennywise pops. And this one, this delightful Pennywise, as you can see, here is the gang. There's a Pennywise with spider legs. There are tons of Pennywise. If you want to see Pennywise, go to my channel, Pop Sideshow. We're actually giving this one away. So the giveaway ends tomorrow. So that is on Sunday, October 7th at 5 p.m. Central Time. If you're a US or Canadian resident, you might want to enter that giveaway. You get a chance to win this guy. Totally disgusting, but very cool nonetheless. All right, so what else we got here? We'll do the Ixalan. So we will have, Ajani was standing on it, so that's sort of blessed. And Jeremy says Hour of Dev is one of his favorite sets. Damnation. Yeah, that is a very cool artwork, actually. Love that one. So here we have Bean with a turkey on his head. He just blessed the pack. That means we're going to get, let's see, we're going to get a Phoenix maybe? Or Kumena. Yes, that would be cool as well. Any of those. Tyrant of Arazka, I'd like to see that. Or a Zakama, yes, that would be good too. Any of those giant dino creatures. Invocation Art for Blood Moon, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Legion Conquistador, Sea Legs, Frilled Death Spitter, Plummet, Dusk Charger, Guilt Grove Stalker, Dark Inquiry. And we have 32 viewers, but only 24 thumbs up. What is this? Get on that, people, please. Soul of the Rapids. Evolving Wilds, Bombard. Stormfleet Swashbuckler is the first of the uncommons. Thrashing Brontodon, there we go. That's more like it. Thank you, whoever gave me the thumbs up there. So Thrashing Brontodon, Deadeye Brawler. And Giancarlo Mato says he went to his first open house with Rivals of Ixalan. Yes. Is it a good LGS? Have you been back on a regular basis ever since? If you find an LGS you like, they're worth their weight in gold, because it is quite tough. There are some crappy ones. We've got one or two around here that aren't the best, but the one I go to is fantastic. So really welcoming atmosphere to everybody, not just the regulars. Deadeye Brawler, and Form of the Dinosaur. So if you're not familiar with this one, this is an enchantment for 6, and when it enters the battlefield, your life total becomes 15. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 15 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. So that seems a little tough. I think there were some combos people were using with this. So deals that, yeah. Form of Dinosaur deals 15 damage to target creature, and that creature deals damage equal to its power. Yeah, so be careful if your opponent has some big creatures. Get a Plains and a Merfolk token. All right, down to the last 2 packs. What's it going to be, people? Which hosing shall we have? We'll have the Masters 25 hosing or the Iconic Masters. We've got a chance for a Jace or what was that one called? Now I can't remember it. Everybody was going nuts over it. Yeah, I can't think. Let's see what we get. Masters or Iconic? Let's go for Iconic. And of course, before I forget, we have to have the pack blessing here. Yeah, Iconic hose. Probably good to get this out of the way, and Bean fell over. We have a Mnemonic Wall. Earth Elemental gave Bean a whack there. Earth Elemental, Pentarch Ward, or Pentarch Ward, Shriekgeist, Balagad Scorpion, Wild Size, and that always reminds me of like an unstable artwork. Mana Drain, how could I forget Mana Drain? Thank you, Eric. Yes, Mana Drain, I actually pulled 2 of those, and I believe there was, I think it was, I'm going to say it was one of those Channel Fireball crates. I had a single pack of Iconic Masters, and I actually pulled a Mana Drain. So that one, I believe, is in the, we have a Jackpot Pulls playlist on the channel, so go and check that out. Unbelievable. The craziest other one I would say would be the Invocation. Got that out of a Ixalan Deck Builders Toolkit. So an Armenket Invocation. Could not believe it. And there were only like one or 2 packs of Armenket in there. So that was pretty crazy. Wild Size, Thrill Kill, Assassin, Mannequin, Wall of Roots, Reeve's Soul, Jungle Barrier, first the uncommons, Fogbank, Palladium Mere. Are we going to get a Mana Drain or a hosing? Oh my god. Simic Sky Swallower. Was this card even good back in the day? I think maybe it was way back in the day. I don't know. It's pretty worthless now though. So this is a creature Leviathan, 6/6 4/7 mana with flying and trample, has Shroud. So this creature can't be the target of spells or abilities. And Eric Williamson says he pulled a Dart Ritual Invocation on his first pack of Armenket. Nice. And a Phantom Tiger. Thank you, Andrika. Get a good night's sleep or waking up, whatever. Thanks for dropping by. Welcome, Paws Brown. Yeah, Simic rocks, but damn. Phantom Tiger, so creature cat spirit. There he is. Pretty cool. Phantom Tiger enters battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. And if damage would be dealt to Phantom Tiger, prevent that damage. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Phantom Tiger. He's a 1/0 for 3 mana. And a spirit. Yeah, you're not wrong, Kevin. That rare is not a Master's Box without those cards. Ugh. Okay. Down to the wire here. We're coming up almost an hour-long live stream. Thanks for sticking around this long. I know can be quite an ordeal if we don't have any crazy pulls. But I hope the conversation and the channel updates have been to your liking. Let's get stuck in the Masters 25. And of course the pack blessings. Ah, too late. Can't bless it anymore. Well, we're hosed now. Yeah, we got to get a Jace here. Come on. Come on, people. I think I pulled a Jace. Oh, no, I know what it was. I actually traded a Jace and a bunch of other cards to buy my Masters 25 box. Was pretty sad about that. It was worth about $100 at the time. So that went a long way towards that box. Get a Cloud Shift, Urg Raiders, Hordling Outburst, Presence of Gond, Mystic of the Hidden Way, Phyrexian Ghoul. And is he from New Phyrexia? I would say not. That symbol does not look like New Phyrexia. Ghost Ship, Dauntless Cathar, Vessel of Nascency, Twisted Abomination, another zombie mutant. And the uncommons, we have Goblin War Drums. This is a cool playmat. You might have seen that in a couple of videos. Urza's Saga, that's right, Eric. Yeah, that other one with the gear icon. Kongming, Sleeping Dragon, Treasure Keeper, and the rare. Let's build up the suspense here. It's red, so I'm going to say we've been hosed. Oh my god, is this still? No, I did not pull an Imperial Recruiter. That is insane. So I don't know, this was the big hit back in the day. What is this worth now? Is this still like $50 or $60? What a finish. So Imperial Recruiter, holy moly. So you do realize I have to put jackpot pool in the title for this live stream now. That is pretty good. 1/1 for 3 mana. Is it still a jackpot? I don't know. I'll have to check the price on that. So when it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So Jay Xing says, did his super chat go through? Let me see. I did not see a super chat. I'll do a quick check here. No new super chats, it says. So yeah, unblessing the packs, about $26. Okay, so is that, yeah, I'm a bit conflicted calling that a jackpot pool. Maybe we'll call it a great pool. How about that? Then people won't feel cheated when they're like, an Imperial Recruiter, that's not a jackpot pool. And a foil Colossal Dreadmaw. So let's put that over here. That was probably the best pull of the whole video. Leave that there. And we'll get to a channel update momentarily. And a Spirit Token. All right. So, bit of an update on the channel. We are still going through. So we have some Dominaria to get through. Yeah, seriously, that was a troll by the Dreadmaw. Dominaria booster box we're working our way through. We'll be snacking on that in the next couple of weeks. We still have these Scars of Mirrodin blocks, so take a look there. And we have New Phyrexia, so all of that block, along with the 2014 core set, is still ongoing. Tomorrow's video, I'll be talking about my Guilds of Ravnica pre-release with Demir. So was pretty happy with that event. Stay tuned to see what I put together for that one. We'll have a deck tech there as well. And speaking of pre-release packs, we have a couple of others here. Just a couple of others. So one of each guild. So what do we have here? Boros, Golgari, Selesnya. What is this one? Is it, of course. Is it or is it not? Love making that joke. and Demir. So we'll be going through those probably in the next week or two, not quite sure. I'm sort of down to the wire here with these videos lately. So stay tuned for those. Hopefully we get some good pulls. And we also have another one of these Core Set 2019 pre-release packs. So that will be coming up at some point. And we also have a couple of these things. These can hose you, or you can get some decent pulls, and actually they're mostly just standard stuff lately. Not a lot of craziness, but planning to open these soon. So those are coming up. We have a big hit. Oh, nearly spoiled it. So there's something you may have seen on a previous live stream. I forget if it was the 1,000 subscriber one or the anniversary live stream, the 1 year anniversary. And this box I thought I would hold on to until after we pass 2,000 subscribers. So can finally open Rise of the Eldrazi. This is the Fat Pack. That costs a pretty penny, but we will be cracking that open on the channel soon. Very fun. This was one I'd been drooling over for a very long time, so looking forward to checking that out. So that is also coming up. That's probably one of the bigger videos we have. And of course, more Guilds of Ravnica, but everybody's probably totally sick of that by now with the 2 videos a day. I know somebody was complaining, why do you go through all the commons? Yeah, well, okay, I like to look at the artwork and learn about the new sets. And if you don't like it, why are you watching? So we will be doing more Guilds of Ravnica, probably give that a little bit of a rest for another week or two as far as the booster box. And we'll get through some of these pre-release packs. And let's see, there's one other thing. Oh, I nearly forgot. There will be a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you have stayed to the end here, you were the first to know. I'll be getting a Guilds of Ravnica Fat Pack / bundle. I think that will be here in the next day or so. Wasn't able to pick up an extra from my LGS, but this one I had to order online. So that will be a giveaway open to residents of the US or Canada. Apologies if you're outside in the international territories. This will be restricted to US and Canada. We'll be cracking that open on the channel, and the winner will get the entire contents of the box. So that giveaway will go up soon once I get my hands on the box, and we'll do a quick giveaway video, and then it's probably going to run for a couple of weeks. So that one will be probably going up in the next week or so. It's going to require some logistics because October's a very busy month around here, so I'll have to try to plan that out. But yeah, that is what is coming up. And a bit of a channel update. So as you may or may not be aware, we have been opening at least 1 set of packs a day for over a year. So the channel started July 16th, 2017. We've had at least 1 video go up every single day. Quite often we have 2 videos, mainly on the weekends though. But yeah, this past week has been craziness with Guilds of Ravnica. You might have seen on Twitter or Facebook, I had a couple of stats I posted. So as of today, the channel has had over 1 million watched minutes, which seems absolutely insane to me. We've also had over 200,000 views. So we're hitting 3 milestones there. At the same time, we've got the 2,000 subscribers, 1 million watch time minutes, and 200,000 views. So Without you guys watching, this would not all have been possible. So thank you. And going forward, so I'm definitely not going to keep doing 2 videos a day like I have been the past week. That was just craziness, totally unsustainable. In the near future, we'll probably continue the daily videos, but at a certain point, I'm going to be running low on packs, and I'm going to be supplementing the content with MTG Arena streaming. So I hope that does well. We'll be streaming games there. I'm hoping to build up enough of a collection to do some deck techs, that sort of thing. So that ought to be fun. And hopefully we'll see you all around for the 3,000 subscribers. Starting to lose my voice here. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Still got plenty of pack cracking goodness to come. And Rolo Negative, thanks for dropping by. We're wrapping things up here. Yeah, if you want to spread the word on the channel, everybody. Last I checked, I think we're at 2,070 something subscribers. So it's been some pretty crazy growth over the last week. Yeah, every new Magic set release that comes out, you see these stats go absolutely crazy. So that's pretty cool. Get a bit of a boost and then things settle down after that. Yeah, Tyson Young says he opens a lot of packs and this channel has made me want to start my own channel. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. Get yourself, excuse me. Get yourself a mini desk tripod, get out your cell phone and just start filming opening packs. It's a good way to get started, especially if you're already cracking packs. And somebody had the question, Rolo Negative, what other pops you like? I have another channel called Pop Sideshow. So you'll see I have a wide variety of pops I like looking at. And this is actually the same place, the Pop Studio here. These guys in the top row will be giveaways. So the guy on the left, if you're in the US or Canada, pop on over to Pop Sideshow. We're giving him away. The giveaway ends tomorrow if you're in the US or Canada. We also have Iron Man, Venomized Black Panther, and Marty McFly coming up as we hit those channel milestones. I think that channel's at about 580 something subscribers at the moment. So not quite as big as this one, but I'm hoping it will be as big or bigger than the Magic channel someday. So having a lot of fun there, cracking open the pop figures, showcasing those, doing some silly skits. So check that out if you have not already. And once again, I think it's time to wrap things up. So stay tuned for the Guilds of Ravnica pre-release pack opening tomorrow. I'll give you a bit of a summary and deck tech video. Yeah, and Jeremy says he remembers when I only had 20 subs. Those were the days, weren't they? Yes. Oh, you mean the Pop channel or the Magic channel? Yeah, a year ago, less than 100 subs. So if anybody has not started a YouTube channel, it is a real tough grind early on. You will make, well, some people are luckier than others, that you can make months worth of videos and you'll get maybe 10 views, if that, if you're lucky. Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, that's right. The Pop channel had like 20 views, 20 subscribers, I should say, back in beginning of May. So that one's growing pretty well. But yeah, it takes a lot of effort, like every, let's say those 10-minute Guilds of Ravnica videos, about an hour and a half of work going into each of those. So that was about 3 hours a day of making videos. So you can see why I have to ease back on that a little bit. But yeah, the daily videos, I'll be trying to continue those going forward, but also adding in some MTG Arena streaming. So got the new microphone, looking forward to that. that'll probably be in the next day or so, so keep your eyes peeled. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for the past 1.5 years watching the channel, all the support and the thumbs up and the comments, really enjoying all of that. So thanks for watching and have a great day.